Good morning, everyone. We're coming to you live from Horseheads, Holding Point Recreation Center, where the CNY Monsters are playing the Olean Synergy. Dan-Dalin up to bat. All right, Estelle lays down a bunt, but it goes right to the pitcher, so she is out at first. Hannah up to bat. She fouls that out over the first base uh, team's dugout. And it does a nice hit to second. And she is out at first. Riley Trude's coming up to bat. Riley with a nice hit to shortstop, and she is out at first for a 1-2-3. I don't even think the pitcher did more than 3 or 4 pitches there. All right, starting off today, pitching will be Irene, and catching is Bailey. First base is Ella. Second base is Jordan. Hannah is at shortstop with Riley Trude on third. Rounding out the outfield will be in right is Mariah. Estelle Dalin is in center. And Maddie Richard is in left. Nice strike from Irie. No balls, 2 strikes on the batter. Nice catch by Riley Drude. For out number 1. Nice job, Bryce. And that ball is popped up and over the backstop. A little low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. Two balls, 1 strike on the batter. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the batter. Ooh. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the batter. Come on, Irie, don't lose her. Nice foul ball. Right off the back of the backstop. Ooh, I guess she's going to walk her there. That ball is fouled out into the other field. That goes out into the outfield as Dan picks it up. Got 1 out with runners on first and second. Nice foul ball right off the backstop. Two balls, 1 strike on the batter. Low high. 3 balls, 1 strike on the batter. Nice strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the batter. Runners on first and second. Nice strikeout. All right, we got 2 outs. Runners on first and second. This is our 5th batter. A little high for ball 1. And Mariah got that in the outfield. Monsters are able to hold them to no runs. All right. Starting at the top of 2. The score is 0-0. We have Mariah coming up to bat. And Mariah and then Bailey's coming up to hit. Outside for ball number 1. Ooh, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mariah hits it, and that's going to be foul ball right over the fence here on the third base side. One ball, 2 strikes on Mariah. And there's our first out. Ooh, scooping that up a little bit is Bailey. You did. It's because of you they just swung at that. Come on, Bailey. 2 strikes on Bailey. And there's a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Bailey. And that ball's going to pop up and out of play. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes on Bailey. Good eye, Bailey. Another foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Bailey. The center fielder grabs that one, no problem. All right, Maddie's up to bat. Foul ball. Low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Maddie. Monsters have 2 outs. This is the top of 2. Score is 0-0. Nice hit. Let's see, can she make it? Ooh. Hits it to second, and she is out at first. No runs for the Monsters in the top of 2. Coming into the bottom of 2, we are at 0-0. All right, there are no changes out in the field right now. Nice strike for the first pitch of the bottom of the second. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. Strike 2 on the batter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul ball for 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh. All right, and Jordan makes that catch for out number 2. Strike one on the batter. Strike two on the batter. No balls, two strikes on the batter, two outs. Nobody on base. Dylan trying to make that run in. It was a little bit off into right field. Mariah was able to pick it up and get it into second. Got a runner on first. A little high. For ball one. Little chopper. And out at one. Nice job, ladies. All right, we got, I think, Jordan coming up to bat. Yeah, Jordan coming up to bat. First batter for top of the third. Nice hit right down. And made it just in time. Her foot was still on the bag as she stretched across to make that. Come on, Ella. Strike one. One ball, one strike on Ella. Strike two on Ella. One ball, two strikes on Ella. Ella pops that up. 2 balls, 1 strike, or 2 balls, 2 strikes on Ella. And strike 3. All right, Irie coming up to bat, number 44. A little low for ball 1. Ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike on Irie. Two balls, 2 strikes on Irie. Ooh, bobbles the ball, but that is out number 3. Where the Monsters don't get any runs there. All right, here we are. This is their last batter. And goes to the top of the order. Strike 1. We are at the bottom of the 3rd, where there has not been a run yet. Foul ball. Ooh, and strike 3. Nice job. We are at the top of the order. Nice strike for the first pitch. No balls, 1 strike to the batter. Foul ball. So No balls, 2 strikes on the batter. Another foul ball. Nice catch by Maddie, the left fielder. Two outs. The second batter is up to bat. For ball one. Nice strike. One ball, 1 strike to the batter. Ball drops in right field. Dalen comes running up to grab it. We got 2 outs, 1 runner on first. All right. Strike one. Dalen with the catch, no problem. All right, we have a sub with us today. I haven't learned her name yet, but she's wearing Riley's other jersey. So we got our last batter coming up, and then our top of the order for Estelle. All right, I guess her name is Tegan. First strike one. Ooh, strike two. Nice job, Tegan. Nice running out, but out at first.
Who's calling it?
Nice hit to shortstop. All right, Dalen coming up to bat. Strike one on Dalen. Nice little. And they're going to call her out at first. Hannah up to bat as we have 2 outs now. If you want to stand, you come on this side. They can probably see better. All right, nice job, Hannah, hitting it to the fence. Hannah's going to get 2. Good job. Riley True's coming up to bat. Riley is definitely due for a hit here. Ooh, he's going to call that a strike. One ball, 2 strikes on her. Hannah on second. Nice little pop up. And center fielder comes running up to grab that for out number 3. All right, they leave Hannah on base. Ooh, the sun's coming out. It's finally getting a little warmer. All right, we are at the bottom of 4. Score is still 0-0. Their 4th batter is coming up, number 11. For ball 1 for the batter. Foul ball. One ball, one strike on the batter. Ball is popped up. Jordan calls for it. For out number one. Nice strike on the batter. No balls, one strike on the batter. One out. Bottom of four. Score is still tied 0-0. Easy play for Hannah. As it comes right to shortstop. Nice throw over to Ella for out number two. Strike. Nice pop to Mariah in the outfield. Nice catch as 1, 2, 3 they go. And no runs again. Neither team is getting that many hits today. Well, the hits are coming, but we're getting the outs. All right, Mariah's up to bat. Outside for ball number one. We are at the top of 5. Nice hit, but to first for the easy out. All right, Bailey's coming up to bat, but wearing number 7. All right, first pitch is a strike to Bailey. And Bailey's going to clear it into right field. Nice job as she gets a base hit. All right, Mariah's going to run for Bailey as Bailey's catching this game. We have a runner on first. Runner on first, and 2 outs now. Two outs and Jordan up to bat. Got to get that run in. They're all due for a good hit. Come on, Jordan. A little high for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jordan. Ooh, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes on Jordan. Low for ball. So 2 balls, 2 strikes on Jordan. And strike 3 as we're going to leave Mariah out there. Monsters walk away with no runs again as we're going to go into the bottom of 5. Score is still 0-0. Looks like this game is going to come down to who's going to make that error first to get that run in. As so far, both teams are playing really well, but there's no runs. No positions have changed. Everyone is still in the same position. And starting with Irie pitching, Bailey catching. Elle on first, Jordan on second, Hannah on shortstop, Riley on third, Mariah in right, Dallin in center, and Maddie in left. Their 7th batter coming up to bat, number 22. Score is still 0-0. Bottom of 5 coming in. And bunt and goes back to the backstop. Well, and Mariah's going to make that catch. Nice job, Mariah, for out number 1. Nice strike. Foul ball as it goes off the back of the backstop. And that ball goes rolling across the plate. Jordan with the catch there. Nice strike on the batter. No balls, one strike on the batter. 2 outs. Foul ball. So 2 strikes on the batter. Nice job, Maddie, being there as the ball gets through the infield. We got 2 outs. Runner on first. 26. Their last batter's coming up, and then it'll be top of the order. For ball 1. Ball gets popped up. Ball gets popped up again. One ball, 2 strikes on the batter. All right. Again, going to the top of the 6th. Still no runs. All right, Ella up to bat. Good eye for ball 1. tie for ball 2. Ooh. One ball, 2 strikes to Ella. I think it's 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ella. Full count on Ella with 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ella pops it up. All right, Ella's got another life out there. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the batter. On Ella. Ooh, low. That would have been ball 4, I believe. Irie with the first swing for strike number 1. Nice hit, but right to the shortstop. Didn't even have time to move. To move the camera for out number 1. Or out number. Is that out number 2? Yeah. Keegan up to bat. There we go. Another inning of no runs. Bottom of the 6th now. Score is 0-0. It didn't come to you. It's over there. Yeah. It bounced over there. Yeah, we're at the top of the order. Nice strike for that first pitch. Outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. Ball goes up and over the back of the backstop for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Another foul ball. Batter's going to stay alive there. And Hannah with the grab. Nice job, Hannah. For out number 1. Strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike on the batter. So I think that was strike 2. So I was looking for the ball that was coming to get me, but it didn't come this way. Ball drops in front of Mariah for a base hit. We've only got 1 out and a runner on first. This is our number 3 batter. Mariah with the grab for out number 2. This is our number 4 batter. They still have a runner on first. That was a nice throw, Bailey. Nice. Almost got her. Nice throw, nice catch. All right, we do have 2 outs. And we're going to walk this batter. We had 2 outs, but runners on first and second. All right, they're going to score a run there. With that base hit just over second base into the outfield. Hannah trying to grab it as a Dan-Dalin was also trying to run up for it. Nice strike on this batter. Runners on first and second. Synergy has scored the first run of the game as Monsters are at 0. Olean Synergy at 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Nice strike for Irie there. One ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Nice strike 3. We've got to get a run in here. Here's Sally's song from home, and she's coming up to bat. Top of the order coming up now. Sal coming up to bat. And Sal makes it to first. And she's got to get to second pretty quick. Hannah's coming up to bat. No outs. And Estelle's going to be called out at third. As she was able to get to second, they overthrew it and then got her out at third as she kept going. For out number 2. Riley True could tie up this game with a nice home run, as she is so due. I don't know the last time I've seen Riley hit a home run. Maybe they give her a good pitch and we can tie up this game. And that goes 1, 2, 3. Goes the Monsters as no runs. And that is going to be the game. And we're going to lose 1-2-0 or 0-1. All right, we'll be back. We got a game in between our game. So we'll see what's going on as we had a tight game and ended up losing that right at the end. All right, have a good day. We'll be back here at 11:30.